issues a decree that changes the status of Somerset from an isolated paradise into a tourist attraction. Now monsters, sea creatures, I've never seen anything like them. Well, I say let the cat fight them. Better him than me. Suddenly the ground opened, spewing water and strange creatures. They attacked us. Luckily, one of the newcomers, a Khajiit, leaped in and drove them back. Called himself Razumdar. He could probably use some help if you're so inclined.
Have you ever seen such creatures? Raz has not. Probably neither have you. You are a newcomer, yes? New to this island of high elves? This one has an eye for such things. And you look capable. So can Raz interest you in some cloak and dagger work? Ominous? No, nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little of the sort. Depends on how things develop. Raz has come to Somerset at the behest of Queen Irene to make sure her decree regarding the opening of the island proceeds as she directed. Ask some questions, determine the mood in Shimmerin, and see how the newcomers are faring. Rumors have reached the Queen. She's concerned. So Raz comes to see what is happening and fight strange creatures. Now Raz is concerned as well. While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet him. Raz never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one tends to avoid the stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers. As a matter of fact, Raz made a list. All Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranul, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation book. All Newell complained about it. No. Raz doesn't want to prejudice your investigation. You will find out when you talk to her. The artists like to gather
she's a Nord.
shells along the eastern coast. She uses them to make paints and dyes.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them.
True. Not enough syllables. Ranul's a red guy, whose family has lived in Shimmerin for generations.
They short, cute.
He's a well-respected
Nords are too
with
tall.
a few warehouses along the docks. Talk to him before the Divine Prosecution decides to arrest him. The Divine Prosecution serves as lawkeepers and protectors of social standards. Very persnickety. When rules are broken, they record it in their observation books. Your name winds up on their list. Things get complicated. Something to do with monks and newcomer registration. Raj is looking into that. Last I heard, Soxolza was seen leaving the city and heading west. Probably trying to reach the water. Lizards like water, yes? Not Ross. Good. Ross hates the wet stuff. Nothing at all. Unless you think they came to Somerset because of the Queen's decree. No, that would be ridiculous. Let's not lose focus. Just see what Old Newell, Soxolza, and Ranul have to say about newcomers and the mood in Shimmerin. Raz never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one tends to avoid the stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers.
killing everybody. Stupid idiot.
Find your own pageant niche. Not that you'd understand the concept, but the path to Alaxon requires dedication and complete concentration. I must find the perfect shells, or my pigments will be sucked down. And do you know what that will do to my art? Exactly. An ultimate concept practiced widely here in Somerset. Alaxon is the state of perfection that every high elf strives for. The path to Alaxon represents the approach we take to achieve that state. Now, why have you interrupted my work?
Remember that guy that you told me to I had to kill?
I believe in caution as much as
That fat guy or whatever. I don't know what you call him. Oh my god, I died like 3 or 4 times before I killed him.
Here for more than a year.
Yeah, that stupid clockwork kept on dying.
Especially among the newcomers.
Shit. And then that bitch with the bat kept on hitting me.
They took her away.
Yeah.
Said they had to scrutinize her qualifications. Test
I
her
finally
knowledge
killed
of
her
culture
and rescued that stupid guy. No, first I rescued that guy and then I killed
My
her.
work suffers,
Yeah.
so of course I
And
have
then right there, I
to
left her
work.
right there. I said, fuck that shit.
Now I have to gather my own shells. They told me I could fill out some forms and appeal to the kin lady. But who has time for such bureaucracy? And for a wood elf? I have work to do, and all this aggravation has diverted my path to an
Yeah.
Alaxon. Perfection requires constant vigilance, so back to it.
They give you have to buy. What the fuck? Why they can't give you a free thingy? Yeah. Yeah. I'll just go with this thingy. I think so.
Seeking a sip of fine rust-filled red.
Yeah.
newcomer in the warehouse district. Unusual, but how can I help you today, my friend? The Divine? Who told you that? If Justiciar sent you to try and trick me into confessing... No, no. The High Elves would never send a newcomer to perform such a task. But I admit it. I made my thoughts known. I arranged to bring my cousin here to work with me. The ship arrived, but all the newcomers were carted away. For questioning, they said. I complained to the kin lady and anyone else who would listen. And what has it gotten me? Nothing. Oh, my family has been here for generations and generations. Before the Queen's decree, outsiders might have been rare, but we were not unheard of. Our business has grown and gets better every day. That's why I sent for my cousin. We need the help. Somerset is a rare and beautiful jewel in the Abetian Sea. I love it here. The High Elves treat us like children, but they have never been hostile. The Queen's decree has stirred the waters, though. I fear it will get worse before it gets better.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Is this one? Oh my God.
Workers I hired. They were aboard the ship from Rivenspire.
The Kindred Empire will have only your best interests in mind. Every guest must be sequestered while we ascertain their suitability for Ultima society.
The Ordarch's right! Lock up the newcomers!
Send the newcomers back where they
Such anger. Raz never expected to hear such words from the Queen's loyal subjects. The sentiment isn't universal, but enough feel this way for Raz to be concerned. Did you learn anything interesting from the people I sent you to talk to? Sequestered? Just a different word for imprisoned, yes. Ranul's cousin just arrived, but Old Newell's assistant has lived on Somerset since long before the Queen ever issued her decree. What about the lizard? What did Zoc Solza have to say? Why would the Aldar gather up newcomers and non-High Elf residents alike and send them to the monastery? Does the King Lady condone this behavior? Raz's head itches, and not in a good way.
Damn.
Our course is clear, Five Claw. We must go to the monastery. Raz admires your enthusiasm, but this one needs you to enter the monastery on your own. Raz has other fish to catch. This one will help you get past the sentry, though. When you notice that the sentry is distracted, just slip quietly inside.
Okay, is this place again? This is the boat. Where is it? Good. I doubt it. Like you said, somebody will.
Damn, why won't this work? Did you see a golden knight?
I have no idea what that was, and I'm not sure I want to know.
Don't you remember? Raz always praises that, and always buys drinks.
Go and drinks? Well, my relief should be along soon, so why not?
Get something these like that. Nope. $39 rounds away. It is?
No, not now, please. Your spiritual well-being can wait until after my nap. You'll have to ask one of the monks that the new Aldork brought with him. They deal with all the newcomer testing and evaluations. I'm just a simple monk trying to catch up on my sleep. That was a hint, by the way. Aldork Tilkala arrived right after the Queen issued her decree. He came highly recommended by King Lady Avanice, or so I heard. It's not unusual for monks to form attachments and move together, but there's something strange about that bunch. The Aldork and his monks keep to themselves. They've taken the Undercroft for their own purposes and ordered the rest of us to avoid the ancient vaults beneath the monastery. Now, please, let me get back to my nap. The monastery should be a place of peace and meditation. The Aldork has closed us down until further notice. That means if any of the monks spot you, they'll raise the alarm. Me? I never saw you. Now, if you don't mind, my nap awaits.
The bugs are gonna call up. Oh shit. Alright, leave me, motherfucker. Turn that to 38. Fucking bitch, get off that chest so I can open it. Now she's over here. Damn it, it's empty. Fucking bitch, take it. I don't know. To the next room. You know that what's the one I play? That other game that what's the name of that game that I bought, baby? That I bought the add-on? Far Cry? Yeah, Far Cry 5. Yeah. I bought the add-on for the what you call it, for the Mars. Yeah. Yeah. And plus, you gotta find that fat ass pieces of his body all over the fucking Mars. Because he only has his head, a floating head. Yeah, so I have to help him out. Yeah. Kind of funny.
For an old box office, wouldn't you agree? I noticed you skulking around while I was engaged in some skulking of my own. I suppose we both came to the monastery with the same purpose in mind. The sequestered newcomers. I came to find out what happened to a friend. I assume that's what brought you here as well.
Is it?
A house of worship shouldn't be used as an internment camp, and it shouldn't be locked to the public either. Interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it. I find it intriguing and a bit disturbing. But we aren't here to discuss curios. Strange creatures notwithstanding. We need to find out what's happening with the missing newcomers. The sentry doesn't appear to have stopped you, so I could ask you the same question. Let's just agree that we both have our methods. Curious, but I feel that there's more going on in Shimmerine than the usual politics and community relations. That's the question, my cautious friend. We have a newly appointed Aldark and a disgruntled kin lady, both opposed to the Queen's decree. What's their connection to the missing newcomers? I was about to explore the Undercroft. Care to join me? A curious pearl. I wonder where the Aldark acquired it. Probably not important. I'll meet you in the Undercroft, and we can see what's going on.
There's nothing in there. Yeah. Not the Times Square. Let me get the fuck out of here before they kick me out. These motherfuckers. Oh, there's more chests. Ooh. That big? Hmm? It's gonna. What the hell? Ooh.
Do not waste my time.
Something's wrong down here. I sense magic. Vile magic. Cages. These people did nothing to deserve such treatment.
Thank the Divines. You are one of the monks. Please, let me out of here. It's a nightmare. We came to Somerset to seek new opportunities. We barely stepped off the ship when they marched us to the monastery. Instead of questioning us or the usual high elf bureaucracy, they locked us. The monks gathered them a few moments ago and took them through the door on the far side of the chamber. Please, let me out of here before they take me away like the others. Thank you for setting me free.
It's on the floor. I can't get in the cave.
Daedra. Here, and that's a scoffin, if I remember my Daedric recitations correctly. Very cute. An excellent question, and one I hope to find the answer to. From the evidence before us, it appears this Nord killed the Scoffin before he succumbed to his own wounds. Good for him. I found this key on the creature's belt, so we can open that door. Then I suggest we pick up the pace. We need to determine what's actually happening down here, and who's behind all this. Without answers to those questions, we won't be able to decide on our best course of action. I'll explain everything later. For now, we need to hurry. Come on, let's talk outside.
Aluminum.
Those poor people. This wasn't just about newcomers and opposing the Queen's decree. That was Daedric magic back there. I just wish we had arrived a few moments earlier. I promised to explain what I know. I suppose that now's as good a time as any. I'm a member of the Psijic Order. Our Right Master sent me to investigate a warning we received about a plot involving Somerset. My inquiries led me here. The Psijic Order is an ancient magical monastic society. We served as advisors to the rulers of Tamriel, but that was before. But why are you involved in all of this? An Eye of the Queen? Interesting. I diffused the Daedric magic and transported the pearl to Artaeum, the Psijic island, for safekeeping and study, so we can learn more about it. But we can discuss this further once we get out of here.
No ladder for you. No ladder for you. No. Yes. Empty. Take a thing. Don't want that. Ginger. Oh, fucking Ginger. Get the fuck out of here, boy. God. They don't like you. They want you to move up. This.
Living on Artaeum for a few centuries doesn't prepare you for physical activity. Let the Eye of the Queen know what we discovered, and I'll catch up with you later.
Yes, madam. Get the fuck out of here. I'm in a maze. I'm lost. Okay, I found it. Yeah. Stupid maze. I got a small one. Yeah. What the hell? There's nothing here to take. Can't take nothing. It's stealing. Fuck out my way.
Ah, this one's new partner returns. What interesting scandal did you uncover in the monastery? Tell Raz every juicy detail. That isn't the kind of scandal Raz was hoping for. Murder, Daedric rituals, and traitorous behavior have a way of ruining an otherwise perfect day. We need to learn the extent of the kin lady's involvement. And by we, Raz means you. Accused? Not exactly. Raz wants you to
That's bullshit that you have to buy the fucking club. I thought it was gonna be the nightclub. I thought it was gonna be something that everybody could go to.
This invitation and set of elegant clothes will get you through the door. A siege? Raz has heard rumors.
Yeah.
But there are always rumors about the Sijiks. For an island of sages who disappeared more than 300 years ago, they certainly seem to get around. Did this Sijik maid say what the order was investigating? There was a life-sucking pearl. You should probably have led with that bit of information. Well, we can worry about the Sijik mage and figure out where these pearls came from later. For now, go see what the kin lady has to say. Kin lady Avenice and Raz do not get along. You see, there was a horse, a platter of pudding tarts, and the... No. This one won't bore you with the sordid details. Besides, everyone behaves well when they see
you. Have one? You bought one?
You will learn more than
Tell me you. Yeah, you better be. You saw how much was it, right? That's too much fucking money. Yeah. 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 Oh, yep. Like, you have to pay rent and all this bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. I know, that's the bullshit.
Yes? And who might you be? The King Lady is currently engaged. She's holding a conference with Shimmerine's elite to discuss certain political matters. Yes. So you do. And may I say that your outfit is suitably elegant. Please, head into the garden.
Yeah.
We all have concerns regarding the Queen's decree. I assure you that I am working with all Dark Takala to safeguard the sanctity of Shimmerine and all of Somerset. Enjoy the food and drink. Business of the city requires my attention, but I shall rejoin you shortly.
How bold of you. The Neberard dares to stand in my holy presence. Very well, bold Neberard. What can the new All-Dark of Shimmerine do for you? And please, try not to bore me or spray any spittle on my spotless vestments. You heard that somewhere, did you? I'll have to have a discussion with the Divine Prosecution about how lax our security has become. No, I jest. The Kin Lady and I have nothing but the best interests of Somerset and the newcomers in mind.
The old lady?
You really are well informed.
Oh, she died.
About
Oh, you
things
killed her
here,
off already.
Aren't you? For a Neberard. You're right. Where are my manners? Using a word you couldn't possibly be expected to understand. It means unwelcome. As in, you are not welcome here. That's a serious accusation to toss around so casually. What did you say your name was again? I want to make sure to add it to the Divine Prosecution's observation log. For your own protection, you understand. I suddenly remembered some business I need to deal with as well. Feel free to pester the other guests in my absence.
Another newcomer. Ink has barely dried on the Queen's decree, and there are already more of you than I can count. I look forward to hearing how the Kin Lady and New Order plan to protect Somerset's interests. Does it? Perhaps. The newcomers are different. They understand neither Altmer society nor the rules of protocol and etiquette. Makes my job as an officer of the Divine Prosecution more difficult. I just hope the new All-Dark really has a plan. The Divine Prosecution serves as Somerset's premier law keepers. We enforce secular and religious law, making sure that all social and cultural rules are adhered to. The fact that you didn't know that proves the All-Dark's concerns are justified. Well, don't really know the new All-Dark all that. Wait a moment. I don't know who you are, and I'm not sure I like the tenor of your questions. Perhaps you should move along before I forget this is a social gathering and that I'm not on duty?
Okay, bitch. She's the beach. Gonna call the cops on me. You gotta call the cops. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
How dare you barge into my home without so much as a bio leave? No, I refuse to deal with one of the Queen's guests, especially not in my own home. How did you get in here, by the way? No, never mind that. Since you found your way in, I assume you can find your way back out, before I call the guards. Such innocence. You really want to know why I oppose the Queen's order to allow newcomers to enter Somerset? Because I'm trying to protect both the island and the newcomers.
God.
It's in everyone's best interest that we maintain a separation. Aldark Tilkala came highly recommended. He has grand plans for protecting Shimmerine. Grand plans. Unfortunately, in my haste to deal with the Queen's decree, I may have made an error in judgment.
Not that it's any concern of yours, but my Chancellor has been unable to verify the Olduk's existence prior to when we met, and I recommended him for the position at the monastery. I assure you, Kin Lord Millenthal praised Tilkala to no end. That's preposterous. Alduk Tikala sequesters the newcomers to ascertain their suitability for life in Somerset. Those who pass will find a place here. As for the rest, they'll be returned to wherever they came from. That's what we agreed to.
My lady, one of the monks said to deliver this message. It's from the Olduk himself.
The Coral Forest. An odd location for a meeting, but I need to hear the Olduk's explanation.
Oh, going the wrong way. Stairs is this way. Nope, over the sticky feet.
Psst. Pretend you are adjusting your boot or admiring the architecture. As hard as it may be, look anywhere but directly at Raz. Good, good. Now, tell Raz what you learned at the King Lady's manor. Raz thinks Avanice is as naive as she is complicit, but she's not a murderer. This new Olduk, though, has so much blood on his hands, it looks like he's wearing red gloves. From what I could discover, he didn't exist before he came to Shimarin. The Coral Forest? A strange meeting place. Raz thinks we should go and see what the Olduk is up to. After I take back that outfit, I might need it again later. Ah, you have a pretty admirer, my friend. The Sijic sage, yes? Here she comes now.
I'm glad I found you. While watching the King Lady's mansion, I saw her ladyship sneak out the back and leave the city.
The King Lady is meeting the Olduk in the Coral Forest. Raz smells something, and it isn't moon sugar biscuits.
Your reputation precedes you, Eye of the Queen. I am Valcerin of the Sijic Order, and I agree that the Olduk is more than a simple monk.
We should work together, yes? But let's travel separately to avoid attracting unwanted attention.
Japanese lady.
Raz will find you both at the Coral
No
Forest.
Japanese. Raz is going. Yes, I better get going too. Look at this. Not that way. That don't sound right. Actually, for drugs. Why are we asking for drugs? You asking for weed? Ballistic. B-A-L-I-S-T-I-C. I'm gonna have to look it up. That's it. clothing store was so weak. Wrong place. Oh, whatever. Sounds like wheat. How did I do that? Let me back it up. Wait for the thing. That's you.
One of Somerset's more unique environments, the coral forest. I used to love coming here when I was growing up. We need to find out why the Aldar asked King Lady Avanice to meet him out here. Based on what we saw on the monastery's undercroft, I'm hesitant to use magic to locate them. I suppose we'll have to find them through mundane means. Too bad the Queen's spy isn't here yet. I understand he's good at this sort of thing.
Tinker. Take it to Tinker. Take it to Tom. He's gonna take a Tinker. He's peeing. Okay, where's this person I gotta kill? There's another one right there. No, I'm not gonna be you. Yeah, it was hard.
Come, Nebara. Let me show you the power. Yaga, destroy these fools.
Yep.
Razumdar apprehended the King Lady. They're at the west edge of the Coral Forest. What happened to Aldar Tilkalar? Did he escape? I think we can conclude that Tilkalar wasn't actually an Aldar. At least, not with his connection to the Prince of Bargain's Clavicus Vial. Strange magic and creatures worry me, however. Hopefully the pearl I sent to Artaeum can tell us more. You'd be surprised what a particular object can reveal if you know how to unlock its secrets. I need to return and tell Right Master Ikesis all that transpired here. If you're willing, I'd like you to come to Artaeum and confirm my story. The Right Master leads the Sijic Order from Kapora Tower on the island of Artaeum. This spell attunes you to a portal near Shimmerine, in the ruins of the Keep of 11 Forces. It always leads to Artane, no matter the island's current location.
We sold out.
One more adjustment and there, you are
They
now
sold out.
attuned. Find me on Artaeum after you finish with the Eye of the Queen.
Yes, madam.
Ah, Five Claw. The King Lady and Raz had the most illuminating conversation. Queen Irene will be disappointed that the King Lady of Shimmerine allowed a false Aldar to murder so many newcomers. Such a scandal makes other travelers uneasy about coming here, yes? The Prince of Bargains, that could only be Clavicus Vile. What oblivion-inspired nest of vipers has Raz
You said weed,
stumbled
not
into?
fiver.
This one has a very bad feeling about all of this. Where is the Sijic sage? Raz would like to ask her what she thinks. The Sijic Order's interest in all of this concerns Raz Udar. This one has never had much love of magic, or those that practice the art. On the other hand, now Raz has his own person on the inside. An Eye of Raz, if you will, yes? Then you must go to Artane and discover what the Sijics have learned. When you return, you can tell Raz all about it so he can pass it along to the Queen. Yes, Raz likes this plan. In the meantime, Raz will investigate the Daedric connection.
Have you come to gloat? To kick me while I wallow in my own misery? Well, go ahead. I deserve it. I met him at Kinlord Millenthal's party in Eleanor. We had similar ideas about the Queen's decree, and I recommended that he lead the monastery. Somerset isn't a stew pot, and the various races aren't ingredients to be sprinkled in like so much spice. What a hateful accusation! Tilkala told me he was going to send them back where they came from. I had no idea he planned to kill them. I give you my word. I just wanted the newcomers to go away. And to find out he worshipped Daedra? How crude. I certainly hope not. We'll have to get the Divine Prosecution in there to gather up the monks Tilkala brought with him to Shimmerine. We can't have Daedric cultists desecrating a holy site. I suppose I need to beg for mercy from the proxy queen.
Yep. Why can't you? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Check that. He do fuck another one. Here's this one. One little dagger. I only got one dagger I could use. You gotta be 16 to use 2 daggers. What the fuck? Bobblehead. What the fuck? Yeah, so a couple of them. I didn't know you collect. Hmm. Hmm. Just stop. It's been an hour already. How long does it last? PlayStation Live broadcast. You know, when you broadcast something on live, it's been an hour already. And nobody. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And nobody's here to watch anyway, so what's the point? I'm just playing by myself. Mm-mm. Yeah, no, that's the shit. And I can't believe that you said, well, the disc it still holds a lot of memory. That's kind of bullshit. Because I would have think that it wouldn't. That's kind of stupid. Mm-hmm. This game. He has the disc and it still takes up a lot of space. Damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there was no sign of Lathan. I don't know whether to be grateful or concerned.
We'll find him, Val. Now go check on the Pearl while I speak to our new guest. What a rare honor Valsarin bestowed upon you. Only a select few not of our order have ever walked upon this sacred island. Val tells me your aid was indispensable in uncovering the false Aldark's plot on Somerset. Unfortunate, certainly. The magic you describe sounds familiar, though I can't quite recall where I've heard of it before. I fear the pearls may be a harbinger of the threat Sothasil warned us about. Sothasil, one of the living gods of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He's an honorary member of our order. After an attack on his clockwork city, he warned us about a Daedric threat to Somerset and Altair. I sent Valsarin to investigate. Indeed. But not until we finish studying the pearl Valsarin brought us. There are mysteries to unravel.
Kind of boring because I'm just trying to tape the Somerset. And I'm letting these fucking people talk. I usually skip it. I don't listen to nothing what they say. So it's getting, that's why it's so long.
Strange pearl you and Valsarin recovered from beneath the Shimmerine Monastery.
I just skip it.
Hopefully we can learn more about the false Aldark and
I just figured out what I was supposed to do, look at the map, and that's it.
We are the Psijic Order, friend of Valsarin. There is very little we cannot accomplish through the application of the old ways. Every object remembers its history. The trick involves selecting the correct ritual to reveal those buried memories. While I head inside to begin the augury ritual, I'd like you to go to Sothasil's study in the tower, find my acolyte, Oriandra, and ask her for Sothasil's amplification elixir. We may need it.
You must be the adventurer that Valsarin was going on about. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to our secret island. Oh, I suppose you already talked to the Right Master, seeing as you're here in Pecora Tower. That strange pearl has certainly been reluctant to reveal its secret. The Right Master hates it when an inanimate object refuses to cooperate. Regarding the amplification elixir, I just cataloged it. It's a Sothasil creation, as I expect. What?
No, not in the traditional sense. He's not one of our monks, if that's what you're asking. More like an honorary member, I guess you'd say. According to my records, the silver vial should be right over there. As soon as the pearl arrived via Valserin's transference spell, the Rite Master gathered the conclave to prepare an augury ritual. He's been cycling sages through to keep them fresh, while slowly increasing the intensity of the ritual. I'm the Rite Master's acolyte. I have other duties to perform. Besides, such a complex ritual requires the power of the conclave of the 11 forces. I'm not that strong yet. Under the Rite Master's tutelage, I expect to attain that rank one day. Despite opinions to the contrary, being an Altmer isn't a prerequisite for membership in the Psijic Order. The Rite Master noticed my potential and invited me to join. I had a year to consider the offer, but I made my decision immediately. I was examining the vial of amplification elixir myself just a short time ago. It should be right over there.
What the hell? Okay, you walk with that shit? Or run? You walk slow with that shit, right? Yeah.
Was Oriandra able to direct you to the proper elixir? Without something to amplify the magic, our ritual is going to fail. Just in time. For the next stage of the ritual, if you have no objections, I'd like you to join us. Your experiences alongside Valserin might help reveal what has so far eluded our efforts. We'll handle the magic. You pour the elixir into the scrying pool and stand close. As the ritual's power amplifies, your experiences with the Pearl and the false Aldark should help the augury do its job. We want to discover the origin of the Pearl and its strange magic. In addition, anything we can learn about the false Aldark and his connection to the Pearl would be helpful. Otherwise, we're stepping blindly into Oblivion's maw here. Pour the elixir into the pool. That should provide the final boost we need to trigger the augury.
Here we stand, the most favored servants of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal, on the verge of the greatest victory for our princes.
Are you sure those creatures can be trusted?
Have no fear. Isn't that why we formed the Court of Bedlam? Besides, what happens next in Relenthil will seal Somerset's fate.
That was unnerving. It seems the false Aldark belonged to an alliance of Daedric cultists called the Court of Bedlam. Imagine the faithful of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal working together. This is more serious than I anticipated. No, but I'm hardly an expert on the Daedric cults of Tamriel. The magic I sensed in the Pearl, though, it doesn't contain the taint of Oblivion. We're missing something. But what? I suppose we'll need to find out what's going on in Relenthil. I hoped you'd say that. Relenthil sits to the west of Shimmerine, just across the mountains. I'll send Valserin with you to talk to the Cannon Reeve. The false Aldark may be dead, but Mephala's and Nocturnal's agents remain, as well as the Pearls.
What are you doing? Teleporting? Are you teleporting? Mm. 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 Yeah. Oh. God. Hmm. Let's see. Mm. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Forgot the horses. I forgot the horses. Damn it. Can't wait. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Oh fuck. Oh man, nothing. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I need to heal myself. She did? Where's she at? Where's she at? I didn't get to pick nothing up. The fucking boss we just killed, I didn't pick nothing up. What the fuck? That's bullshit. What you want, motherfucker? What you want? What you want? You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? How you get out of this place? Oh man. Damn, that's fucked up. I just, maybe because I came too late. They already started fighting. At least I got a hit. I gotta see something. My weapons, what does it use? Magica? I don't even know. I gotta check. I'm putting all this, yeah, Magica. Magica. Punching what? Punching sleep. There we go. Why are we trying to hit me? You perverted person. Somebody tried to hit me. I don't know why. He got pissed because I got there late. I helped a little bit, at least. You motherfucker. I don't know, some guy. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Yes. No, you don't. Nothing is there. Looking for somebody to kill. There's another one right there. Bitch. Yep, there's something here. You gotta go get. We trying. Let's get to discover. Where are we going now, people? Where are you taking me to? There's a book over there. Somebody around here. Let's see if I can. The sheep area. I just killed a sheep. I killed a sheep. A livestock. Just to get the reward thing. Razoo.
This one has been looking for you. Raz's investigations have brought him to Relenfield. When this one noticed your Sijic friend slip into town, Raz figured you'd be along soon. So, what did you discover on Arteum, the island that isn't here anymore? Ugh, that made Raz's head hurt. Yes, this one has been exploring the Daedric connection as well. But Raz hates Daedra. In Raz's experience, very little good comes from dealing with Daedra or their cultists. And this revelation brings you to Relenfield, yes? That is disturbingly vague. Why must cryptic cultists be so... cryptic? Well, Raz saw Valserin head toward Canonry Farmeldo's house. This one suggests we start our investigation of the area there.
Which one could he possibly be?
Go inside and we'll discuss this later. And take off that ridiculous hood.
Ridiculous? I'll show you what's ridiculous. I'll show you all!
Not playing Elder Scrolls. Stupid guy.
Spoiled and rebellious child. But what distinguished visitors I have today.
A spoiled brat.
A well-dressed
Don't listen to daddy.
What brings such a group to Relenfield? Investigating. For who? Well, there have been 3 reports this week of someone disappearing. And my intractable son Nadoril and his malcontent friends have been cavorting around the large sinkhole that recently appeared. What are you implying? They're just young and proud of their heritage. I wouldn't draw such a harsh conclusion without substantial evidence.
They being bad. That's what they being.
But that doesn't make them criminals.
Yes, they do. They're criminals.
It's unusual for newcomers to encroach upon Altmer affairs, especially since we rarely saw any prior to the Queen's decree. If you want to investigate, I won't try to stop you. And if anything happens, maybe it will teach my son to avoid the place.
Raz wants to ask the Canonry a few more questions. Take the Sijic and go investigate the sinkhole.
Yes, boss. Mr. Zoom's always bossing me around. Tell me do this, do that. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, this way. Nope. This is below. Below where?
Open the way! Oh, come on! Stupid Daedric interference! I'll be back!
Darren! He wants to communicate to me. from the dead. I gotta get some potions. Oh my god. I don't got no potions assigned. I don't got none. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. That sucks not to have potions. They should be giving me potions. I'm a beginner. I need potions, but fuckers, I can't afford it because I don't got the money. I'm poor.
That young woman was certainly in a hurry. And what was that about Nadoro and an attack? Yes, well, let's be on our guard then. I don't think this sinkhole is completely natural. Its size concerns me. If the ground continues to fall away, it could swallow all of Rellenfield. It certainly feels dangerous. And if it does figure into the Court of Bedlin's plans, well, I can't think of a more frightening event than watching Rellenfield get swallowed by a sinkhole. Let's proceed and find out what's going on down here.
Okay, girlfriend, let's go. Stop with the talking. Oh, I hate those little buggy thingies. I'm gonna stay over here.
The walls and ceiling, they don't look stable. I'll try to reinforce the weak spots and catch up with you.
Oh, you do that, bitch. Just leave me by myself. Stupid old lady. Supposed to be helping me. And she just walked away. Okay, which way we going? Left or right? I don't know. Let's go this way. Goes to dead end. Am I going to dead end? Yes, I do go to dead end. Dumbass. Okay. Not that way. I don't know. This is dead end too. What the fuck? Okay, where did that came from? Oh, this way. Yeah. I don't know you guys. Fuck off, you motherfuckers. I don't like those things. They could get on your body and suck you.
More of those Yagu creatures. Be careful. I'll teleport closer to the central area and meet you there.
Oh yeah, leave me down. Hold on, bitch. These people, they don't help. Where's she at? Over here. Oh, there's somebody else.
Please help! Crazy bastard! Stabbed me! God! This hurts! It was just kind of fun. Joining the Court of Bedlam. Espousing the virtues of our Ultima heritage. But Doral took things too far. When we heard that they planned to release those creatures, I made the mistake of saying they were insane. Littoral objected. Called me unworthy. That's what he stabbed me.
The court of Bedlam will eradicate the lesser races. Maybe even deal with our unworthy queen.
You go do that.
Keep quiet and tell me if you see what I see.
You big fat blubber.
You see that, right? My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. That's a sea slode. They haven't been seen in Somerset since, well, it's been centuries at least. A vile and dangerous species. Very powerful. The sea slode come from the distant underwater kingdom of Ulvorkus. The slode are a godless people. Perhaps the most hated in Tamriel. And the sea slode are even worse. They employ depraved magic and have long coveted Somerset. They believe it once belonged to them. They could certainly have a connection to the sea slode's submerged kingdom, but they appear to have been placed down here. Look how the Yagra are drawn to them. I'll head for the sea slode. You deal with those abyssal pearls.
Master! Intruders in the cave!
Heed me, my creatures! Destroy the intruders!
That young idiot! We need to get over there.
Witness the power of Katora, the Abyssal Cabal!
The fatty, he's coming for me. Press the right button to dodge. I can never do that. Can't press two buttons at the same time. I don't know. Actually. Who knows? Oh, fuck. Get away. Come on. I need that thing. Gotta kill these motherfuckers before they kill me. Stop it. much over here. Damn it. I wish I had a fucking skill point. I need a skill point, motherfuckers. Not you. I need. There we go. Suck with me, people.
This way, up here.
Up where, bitch? I don't see you. She's over here somewhere.
Damn, no sign of where the sea slope disappeared to. Damn it! I wasn't fast enough. For the time being, let's see what's through that opening.
No, man, he left me a gift.
To remember it by. We need to dispatch that creature.
You don't help me, bitch. I do by myself, and I don't got no potions. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Me, bitch. Sure. You're going the wrong way. Razoo! Wait for me, motherfucker.
Sea slowed. This is worse than the ripeness I imagined. Meet me in our tale.
Did the pretty Sijik say sea slowed? No. Raz must have heard wrong. That could not have been what she said. Slow, that's bad. And sea slow, that sounds even worse. If the sea slow threatens Somerset, Queen Irene must be informed. We need to act. Wait, what did you say about the Cannon Reeve's son? Daedra worshippers. In Somerset. And slow. Oh, Raz likes this situation less and less. As for Nedora, Raz knows how to deal with traitors. This one will meet you at the Cannon Reeve's house.
Still wait for me, I'm coming. Oh, no, he disappeared, the motherfucker.
The eye of the Queen? How dare you accuse my son of treason? The Queen's eye? How dare he not identify himself when he first arrived? And how dare he accuse my foolish son of something as serious as treason? The Queen shall hear of this, mark my words. Sea slowed? Plus all this nonsense about dogma's superiority, and now murder? I am the Canon Reeve of Relenthil. I took an oath to serve and protect my community. How in the Queen's name am I supposed to reconcile my son's actions? Oh, Nadoril, what have you done? Please, you must talk to the Queen's eye. He needs to show mercy. I'm sure we can find a way to resolve this without... Oh, here comes Nadoril now.
I have another answer. Court of Bedlam is going to turn me into a god.
Foolishness can be ignored. Murder and treason, not so much.
You and your queen have no authority over a true Altman, you mangy cat.
This one cannot allow your crimes to stand unanswered.
Nadoril! No! No! I understand. Relenthil is loyal to the Queen.
He's sleeping.
Sometimes the eye sees treason and must cut it out before it spreads. This one is sorry you had to witness that. Blasphemy, treason, murder. How many crimes must one commit to attract the attention of the executioner's blade? Raz decided that a message had to be sent. Enemies of the Queen will not be tolerated. Treason and the Queen's justice are serious business. Raz has been forced into this role on rare occasions, but he never seeks it out or looks forward to wielding the blade. A necessary part of my job, yes. No. Raz will see to the Canon Reeve and send word to the Queen before looking deeper into the Court of Bedlam. You should return to Arteum and let the Siegics know what we learned. I tell you, Five Claw, this whole situation makes Raz want to hiss.
I think I've been to his house already, I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe not. Okay. Just stop it.